clubs no dey omo youth side no academy side no normally no what the championship clubs no any division 1 clubs no omo be FIFA players no bi no bi omo 2 million 3 million no fan de neko bi omo 5 million no fan de neko bi omo say na omo de buy back clauses ahihye and sell on clauses e de ahihye mu any first refusal no mo ne sa no mo nyina ahihye mu enti se player no ko hono no ko yire ho no kokobɔ na efa ya obu ho ma na team works akɔgye wade na de aba be yadwuma ebi on so a se omo ton no a na ebia wo so nya kakra free so na no so no wo de aye ntini nyina so no ebo ama the business side of the club no wutimi ye e de ye nti wo ben say e be ye another form of revenue generation enti say wo technical director na nani hwe ho no hwe ho yi a e be bo ama wetimi hye sa no wenum no nyina na etimi aboa wo enti this is the structure House of Folk pese omoye and for what we are told no enu nti na amadu ne appointment no aye imminent no ebia enche na then they are telling us say my appointing as a member of the technical team no but within the circles no there Watara will go up there as the technical director or the technical supervisor or whatever name they want to give to him, and then Amadou will be doing the coaching with Yamankwano, and then all the other guys, as we be normal. Then don't put any team so or modia at the offense saying youth side areas honomo now and the 17 for the so be a part of making sure say House of Folk has a proper structure as far as the technical department is concerned. And I think say it is good. I say about House for Nabaso. He say no House for no. Omo ye no maybe offer with time. Be a force to reckon with. She say you ukopo be maya. At least it's in good shape. Send your open say wunya team say bia on also or proper training complex or proper facilities are my players at home no. I think House of Folk are getting there. Even if they are not there, they are getting there. Almost you understand baby any person for no. I think so they asrewa o hwe ho no amru prebu. Enti omo de no wontimi ga sese mark de alle de and maybe Liverpool and Manchester de no mo nyom de sa. And no Manchester press conference in between midway through the conference e ho nwunu. Ti na say omujai. And even the big teams in Crown challenges, so now to say House and you can tell you who say I say almost they are trying to get there. So yes, our structure we should be one. It's just say after sending a say modern way or more around the clubs, House of Folk seems to be on the path of giving us something that is exciting, something that a meeting modernity. I think it's here idea. Ghana had here. So be like baby, but I think it's here the House of Folk are the one that are doing what. And they say we have proper modern football as omo we administrative structure and say omo MD or honomo omo all the other guys who occupy other offices no hack mamu in terms of finance name administration in terms of finance say Johnny or honomo omo so yomo dey operate in charge of PRS communication department of the club no and also honomo and they seems to have a structure that meets modern standard and as a modern way of running the football club omo we already beka ho I think House of Folk is there then. For what I'm told, no, after on channel attention focus on on the field of play, how to start getting results. Because House of Folk, in fact, I'm told, say House of Folk, person Omobo Africa next season. Some of them are
okay, so sana yeah. Obia person about Africa. Nine, media my first. Nations crown ya taxi coaches and say omonso either FA Cup and I say omonyimu bako. But to consume so and so your money so hunu. And a house ya home. Yeah. So far, and one of that first.
CC idea. I think Heart of Lions. Lions that first. Lions that first.
Yeah.
Media ma on a Sunday match. Media ma ho. Gold Stars ho. I think Kotoko Beba na has aba. Say has Kotoko by fifth and sixth positions. Yeah. Enti this is the whole Now of I say yamfa say omu nyina say na yekene say obi ani abre so person about Africa a very raise competitive level and as a competition level of the game of our league for me my league emu abeye there but that is how it should be so ebeboa na amamu ayeshi enti
do na ka kire omo say yenko Africa
enti second window ya ebie enei some of the clubs will start doing something we say kotoko say ya te say 2 players and that's 3 players almost omu nyina omu ebe complete omu registration
omu ebe heso mbe register no
yeah wiki mu they complete all these 3 players
and idea no na player former na Minta
minta ya
so wako players
status committee to otwen wo mo
de na efili so me show up
nti na je say dey asem ni ho
which is better Thursday
na say ni obenya ne fa hodie nti say na the other guy no eduku
de ne ya won be ne kosi be won
nti na make say e bia week ni no kotoko see to it say bia o ma wie sa me ensa ni nyina no then aka areas bi ho coaching fi so be hye ne ho so wo he nti second round you know some of the clubs will be very busy. Some of the class will be
super strikers
very busy.
Occasions ya wa no free ya bent no ma you training on do mo be wie no.
Ya no at nations ya om
brekum Chelsea. Emmanuel
Sapon yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
No mako Basake Holsters a player or experience pa me kind dinner. Me bobo dreams cry striker.
Somebody a midfielder.
So any be anya Basake no me pe na yi na mamo.
O se Basake.
Obo dreams.
Striker. Yeah.
John
Entry they say of outside na buy.
To one so nations say o menya sa two players no. Na omodi me menya sisi a. Ono so mo hwe say omodi ba nti obia ase media man so. Am o say
nations.
I know can say yeah no dreams are almost done virtually done.
Yeah, it's almost done.
Yeah.
Ono my
nations yeah.
Coach na show interest or parent aka registration and ya.
I say coach no nim ya not from Bichim.
Good.
Yeah, onim ya not from Bichim, so I'm not surprised at all. The teams will be very busy, and second round no is advertising to be one that will be very competitive. So that one no that will be very competitive me gidi say all the teams obi any especially omo show intense say omo so league me has penyibi kasa I was say it is either the league or the FA Cup. At least one of them will take them to the Africa competitions na world kwakububi any other and as of like I said earlier on and they so structure now more building now very beautiful one that opese who say teams ni obi try say ohwehwe ne sa and offer yehwe me gidi say by close of day and no Nuruddin Amadou any house of folk nkomo no any be be more then after no yebehu how it is going but ye die hu nkomo kakra ne de Nuruddin was meeting them today minim say bia o ma wie bibia and it's most likely say ebia or so part of the house of folk technical team ne ho na after ye hu proper structure na team dia akoye ni that offer it's good
okay.
It's good
Zach mo bebem na ye wie ha se wie a na ya tiesi kotoko Kwame Poku blay hon sam kakra wa ha any other transfers no na ya hwede dreams coach so ekato aso ti yenye has the new answer.
No, for us I think say so far maybe actually say the squad needs improvement. So me feel say there are key areas that they have to improve. Has today don't have problem with goalkeeping. So one area very critical for us folk.
Asin aka ono nko anase obi ni nachi ana ono akasa kwa problem.
So omuni problem with goalkeeping today. Moford one key area they have to improve because they need some experienced guys that can stand the test of pressure. One thing was very clear, and again, we should not forget say after Haas elusu to Kotokono, one of the regions coach in the Miami has seen the players no money experience and stage flight effort or Babayara didn't know form because Obama Ford three of them new from a lower division no Collinson, Sani and the two Sanis no so until four Moford now Watara started on that day no. Tino nabi ode ay kakarin poka ho a ba wo so no last year obokotoko ne has nti at least on do be nesi nchen but banka ode kakari e ka ho mpa on that day House of Folk paraded 5 more folders Tino emu 4 from lower division and on Brescia Kotoko Babayara and Tino coach no reasons that he gave one of them as he played a lot of players no boss are born if a stage flight no on that day Babayara less as folk have to improve in the middle of the at least to get 1 or 2 experienced guys omit me aboa na enyama akonka in terms of when there is pressure stage in S1 players that can be able to help and the problem is with Ouattara or say on Shadampe wingers. So the game wasn't bold around wingers. And since Ouattara by wingers was folk virtually have become redundant. You go Ouattara so on the bono and yet wingers as he wants to play bono more our mother. And the idea Ebia with a new man coming end, yeah, I'm sure.
So I know more to side and I say, and I say, I didn't be Mons hasn't so. Embedded, I know me now. What did you doing? Guess one power.
Yeah. No, who said what I don't want? And I mean, the kind of coach now, what I know, or Nancy. Because coach now, what I show more or more idea we are seeing now, be no about without wingers. Chido and the bono. If you are not playing with wingers, you are in trouble. The reason why you are in trouble, I say. And the football, I have too technical. And so we are like when you're a winger who can take on defenders. Not short or more. And a ball. You understand? And I'm here, Sobosla, after Liverpool game. And I say, a coach in a shader, and also on board typical striker. Because no one in Tottenham team, they say, they don't care about the opponent. Coach no when you say match be o opponent we say no bonu monti o me sakakra almost coaching there Liverpool for the stadium who say emfa no opponent a osia sa ro ball on sesa into no money say on sesa it they needed wingers number 10s for
Diaz ba party mo pa
yes also one ba follow more it the more all follow no na mudi omachi ana mu ni say omo wingers omo sharp nti mu follow ana Liverpool jibo na about to panyan we are in trouble
ti na ma me feel say na so share goals no say dey work no
nti na e ade a Liverpool for video analyst and all those as stadium who say senior born because if they play striker Shaka no will keep them far. Shaka never omo pushy. So because Shaka the most in the strikers don't win any ball playing strikers. But so Diaz on strike until you want to fall back and play some of the ball. No, I show my so what I say. In modern day football, means Ebia now omo play new head coach. Maybe he would prefer to play with wingers and they have to go to marketer because as folk needs wingers that would change games and so for them. So far, Tino Hasfolk has scored 12 goals this season. The problem a woman is a Ghanaian problem Ghana problem because so far I'm say the also goals would in this current league Nations FCR was 16 goals. Tino, you have how many matches? 40 matches. And it tells you the kind of league we are playing and how our strikers, you know, Omonyade. Say you about 40 matches. Tima, what's your goal to do? Actually, just first 16. Lions actually 15. Baby only actually 14. Osha Kotoko Mpasha 13. Tino, and to share the goal scorer in India, both has a problem, but has folk. If you want to compete, Hamza needs help. Yakofa Diego by Senko Babua. Meaning because fire and fa. Minimum the mood and a
fire. So when to beat my fire.
In the so
on more bed to
look for them say on Statibio.
Okay.
So Obama now started.
Oba they not started. Later.
It on one year so. So no one change enyam fire. Kwabena Boateng. And also enyam fire. So if you look at House of Folk attacking options now, they will need help because acquire Hamza Nkwa. Hamza na Sha. Then now acquire problem. And you know, if House of Folk actually just 12 goals in the season, now 12 goals or no, so far goal king chat here. I think say Hamza would still be their top scorer in terms of Obia washing goals. Yes, Hamza Ashim 4. it tells you say they will need Tino to improve our area no. And that's what the Ghana strike be na wabium. And I problem no because eduku fine, eduku available nko kwa hasa. You be improve team no. Minta based on what he did. So be away no. But if you want aka. And you say has folk no say it looks like they don't want to say they could chase Kadia there be like because problems are Watara. FSC was an anno where postmaster was say if you go to the supermarket, okay, I say Oko supermarket now Oko to the end the surprise during the season one house we went to the market to buy players. So some come go for akase for no. On go for fian buy because sound of such. Wow. And he clearly opposite said during the he didn't get what he want. And as for and look like a team that will splash money big to go and bring in someone. The Omuko to Mpomunyo Ntiaka nations for you. So but they will need a striker. Wherever they will get that striker. Say Hamza free Aroras na buy. Omunko be so be one on between far because Usha born money there without obi omo goals ni bi aka hono. Ebe hard. So far there are things that what they are doing with beefing up squad fence technical area because look at me Watara actually say it lacks a lot of things. Meaning say because of say why at church na cha say ojai coach no ko church technical director mostly you write in the more of writing at church no more and you know meaning say na amani refi nyama bebre because clearly some of the games Osha has vocal se boys no ankasa anye bibia unso like enti Nur is a proven winner. Do you know what I say? Nur the yen can face if you want to understand Nur is a good coach.
No yeah na said they can sell clubs now we more pressure no which me say no clubs we are no community has ya dey be pressure dey so say o man that free hands na so onye adwuma because o man o the money there and
answer Nur the council ebe mo because Nur is the quiet type onye dey ono be pressure bia
yes
baby so am because baby o free no so no even though quiet about obe say we dey say we need dey so go wait man say me dindin but uko tamtana
danger opejanza
offer Isaac yes Nuru onye obi a we the quiet type unfortunately for Nuru no Watara na say open sombra so he's working under Watara ti bibia be ko Watara ho no mo bibia be fi Watara ho na aba ti oni ni mienu no ebe ye adwuma
so betimi up
enti de omo betimi up aye adwuma no enti enkoye one that obedire with management ne direct ena obi abetwintwa na namu ne ana say ye ne normal afi na bia ne bonyo so na say afi na akwakọ ha adwen ohia player obema Watara hu die enti there's the need for that player no na waye watu hu anamo na waye de ese woye say bia say opese woye enti I think the Nuru on say Watara kra no understand so coach no say either Kimfeso so kotoko so both Kimfeso and kotoko nyina aha nti he's somebody that he knows him ono anso na ese ye mfa nemra why recommendation no in fact obi ka tell say onene nam utumi say obi a onene nam utumi say ase omo nam wudi nkomo a they are sharing ideas together nti I want to believe say if indeed this deal goes through ebeyama has ebeyama Nuru ebeyama Watara why because obenya obi a onene betimi aye adwuma bomu a wantwi ni nti twitwa ne sanoma no emmem
Zach no they know themselves very well no moto mu ase so everything that Watara believes in Nuru believes in it. You know, so what does it? Bibia Watara Bia Nuru Jidi. And they are working together no, they'll be fine. Because to be very cordial and very respectful because when they know themselves very well and but you know ours needs to improve because the way the structures and how they are doing things, you know, if they get on the 4 things right, at least the calmness about hearts of folk. Now I share how supporting base it was very encouraging. The Tino send a league table currently. If these two teams push Caribbean, no chrome no say upio Ghana league no e kotokwane has omo epeja league no epeja upio these are the two teams that pushes our league omo no ko baby a crowd ko eti you would be happy to see these teams so almost sorry to compete once again our league. Let's wish Hearts folk well. Let's hope say all the decisions that they are taking at least it will yield a very positive results now. Yeah, sure how they move on,
Sir, baby Hearts na yentinsi asante so ehrupa amoy business.
Friday ni nya but treasure Hearts.
Okay.
Na me sure so Hearts chitenia when with the reaction of the team. You can't lose a game against Asante Koroko in a game Omamba party in the class. You born na you struggle to get positives as a fan of how to Fukubejina so their celebrity. It was a game that was dominated by Asante Koroko. Na washa 4 twice. Your next match you can't afford to fail. There's a next match, Timu Wechita for an energy and over that day Nipane Stadium encouraging. Watara himself admitted say the fans were not there. But how to through signal be out there say omunye club will be underestimated and if the fans come together normal fix it feel kakrebia they will do well. Ade ba kwa no be any DH was the absence of Benjamin Asare. But Shaibu show up adwuma no. On the last season. On no started Ena oye mistake ba akon against Gold Stars. Obo ne ball mauli wayo. Okay sa match no. Ena osan call takwa. Ena Godfred Alban mo bobo shot bi share. No mo drop no mde Kofi Nketi abedem. Into on the day he was decent. I mean, on my house chiteni bi anu benya gidie sa Asare ni hwa. Over obetimi aye adwuma no. So menye sure say has transfer market and they will look at goalkeeping department. Minim the situation of Michael Ampedu. But Yaya Dramani was an improvement of the Oputu up Ewahano. Haas left back, Ransford Mensah, Nwenya Emmanuel Amankwa, Intinechere Ewahono. Right and left, 6 months to end the season, the over. Omontache. Now, center back, Obi Oshe has games, so check a bencher. Almost started SCB and Amufa. But on the bench, na Kunedu Yado bench. Na Michael Ewa, the unfine nations for bench. And na Opon Frano bench. Ndova. So what these 3 center backs are on any day, they will be starters in some Premier League teams. I just say was center back one of our new guys or touch it. Amufa more experience. Kunedu Yadom from Wafa to Haas with 2 kind Wasamba. Opon Franes yet to justify himself. Nzoba has pre-prahan. 2 or some miensa wait to bench. Na Sunday, Michael Ewaso to bench. The transfer market, you don't need a center back. O tene kwene ba kotokwa. Of say Samba Ablo and a Ansu to bench. Nti kotoko kran center backs na te bench no true center backs no. You say be the blade be boy chiri. House will be chain omo. The house will not have to touch the center back position during this transfer market. But the Nkofo can maturity in the middle.
Yeah, oseko for those days in biwo ebu mfimfino ho.
Obia ye bobo na nkasa ono nkasa san ye coach. E park ne so boa coach no.
Yeah.
And then has here bi wo mfimfin. Collins na eje man of the match.
Otokonya bia na ne player na.
Me ka
me so asem de yemfa to so.
Kotokon se NQ mature kakra. In team poor first season, but second season say afano. And a blaze so Yaya Baba experienced ba. Into betimi a manage no. But ha said the end day emu dampan kakra. Collinson won the man of the match. It's against Chelsea. Okay. Yes, against Chelsea. That young boy. Into say whether assist Nuruddin betimi aba. Over. So assist betimi aba. So assist betimi a wo me abebubo bia. Me just say defensive midfield.
Aziz Indian say
Nepra. Me say defensive midfield. Has be here obi. Edu dia dia Opon Afra ne betimi abebo. Edu dia dia even Amofa betimi abebo ho. Just say Haas will be for DM. He say Ghana League because who could pay over 1 hour for an number. Now attacking midfielders no. Also Salim Ambo, Alfred Ramsey, Hussein Mohammed, and a Kakarina boy. And also make I come refi say omo boy don't go find free as a chem no. Rafael Amponsano so.
Rafael.
It has creative no. Creative midfield. Sani Mohammed. Recently from a Division 2 team. Nwenya Hussein from Division 1. Onyambo Premier League 1 season. Alfred Ramsey from Division 1. New Edubiase. Hussein from Dembibi. Onusu Nyambo 1 season. Martin Kakeri from Division 1. Oba last season. It's offer on the kind of creative midfielder. So if it's about the energy. Omo the energy. The other cast watch kakra Salim. Also na one team interest so is serious. It has in the middle a matured midfielder back on. Matured one. O check has last season. No more Salif Ibrahim Di Maria. No more Lenda. No more Glendo Tanga. On Sami and Sanwino. We muna ban with the potential to replace them. But the second round of the league, you know. Sometimes you need players established to control the middle for you. Tienfa Senka, okay, time and a half team need a national for club na buy. Time and no more Thomas Abbey, Patrick Razak, Leonard Teriamo in the middle. And I own for club na a buy. Club na buy no ni energy no to a German Qualano. But all the born man out to say,
I want in somebody
Nyan say, yeah, Juma. Of what the mechanic has we need that type ni biwo their middle to control things for them calmness. See I say has one in fin kwale they will be anxious. Most of them are come back bagu but only obi obetimi akamu omo direct affairs. O check last season Dreams FC John Entry he was a coach on the field. The Dreams as his morning kwalane wo but John was bought Champions League now ne team C. So look at Kayeke for Samates last season. So they know ye more. So imagine has a new bisa in the middle. Kasabe na kawako hunyano. Enya wako no ye kas unya awako time no lina. No directing your mamu lina sa wako dibi. Time muntari ba house. Muntari kure tackle na wujina ho. So you need that figure ni bi has made for the numbers need your me okay but some figure ni bi no mo hia mu finfin ho maturity bi sa nti no say me bo awako na me bo muntare mo na me ma John Entry mo sa standard ni bi why you can't save for kotoko no division 1 for na yesen omo pamu bebre fa premier for na eden e be shemu nti has hia ba ako bi ho then attack Kwabena Boateng she go against Chelsea. Hamza Shea. Mauli eso twetwin bi ball bi fa nchen. But they need another matured player. E wo has anim ho. Nti has in here signings bebre. Mate the set to say aspect. Whether set to say can live up to that maturity is another question altogether. If it's about the skill or what. But say ono betimi commanded the other ones because on one kasa no oba say ohia eyi kakra ono akasa hia coaching kakra na onu be lead nti that is what I think has to focus there ehia o mu finfin ho it can even be their former player ebi ankomo former player bi offer omo ton no na ebi awaba baka no aba be gine finfin na or direct affairs ke bi anfa so bi say wakasu ka wakasu mu nyemra over no akofa wakasu bi aba one obetwe dom aba ena two na nibre na ode bebo ball no emu ye den onim se ne one boys ne den ebe movie and they also need one sharp forward omunya sharp forward back over. I think the transfer market is good to go because yen kan yi no kesubonten yen kan ya amankwa ba afimo ye hu omo crying this season nti sa two no bamu a one in the middle one attacker because obeko dangerous venues only the pre league bebo only the person of 3 points go send the last 5 matches offer no I save ebebo referees be intimidate you to when nya obi obeka mo omo down bo say defeat ba ko tisi mu ana ato afa on Nurudeen over when you are taking Ouattara out you need somebody that understands the league sa de e didi agro okofa broni ba de nti e abrofo no mo bre no league no ntiase over ebia on call venue a ura stadium ani e de ense bro do mu ohun bi da wo tiase dressing room ura dressing na macho man gina na ye pia weni ref coach bi hu bi da wo enti broni coach no ye obehu sa da obekọ dressing room kra na he's now trying to recover from that incident na the tactics crash or the kokakra heading 2 broni coach beba no onim players nimpo oni say abrofu coach nim ko mba kra na the names of the players it me dey be 2 months ansa no mahu omo how the players even operate. But when you pick a local coach and your first time oko samabo any and your first time oko techime any and as a leader when I say we catch the boys no psyche move for the tax ahead broni coach no nim honti den obeka just say ha ekoi amunye say but for bi o to say Nuru last season he was in the league, this season he's in the league. It's on the kotoko beba over he only the kotoko players now and to him how to assign his players together with his backroom to manage and have a plan for the opponent. I think Nuru will be the right choice. And you can say, yes, Sahansa. Now, you before Frokra, somebody within the system can help out to folk moving forward. But sign an idiot of amnesia, so me here be okay.
And I say, Sir Robert, maybe call a community. I'm quite Daniel. But yesterday I watched Hafiz. He's not better than Tinedu. Kotoko shouldn't waste money on that player, please. Live from Muchinglabak, Mankwa Daniel, ne dear, and no. House of Folk have a Subontin and Stephen Apia Asari, Adriana St. Mark, ne dear, and no. Obea Kofi, or say Edmond Aka told us he is the best football administrator in the country. What happened to him? Edmond, I had in Obey Edmond Diabamus is here. Okay, young share a high. Or say, is he the same person who said he was going to show other teams how to play CAF Champions League? Okay, and he's play, and he's in the end he was a failure. Kati Ayala, Nedia, and another Edmund about part no na good young crow. Na me show we na. Memra akomia honomo okay nti yemra ti captain ebrani nti na memfa de aka no enwura mu na bebia peso fa bia no na wafa yeye has de no ho adwuma no Kotoko Dreams FC coach Karim Zito say onlusu Kotoko ni nyina ne say players no show too much respect edema Kotoko players no do ka ho enema omulusu ye memenda no a omu edi nkuguo na say de transfer no to aso ne na second window no empanfo abie ede atum na me adum a next year January 22nd na omo abetum Kotoko hwe ne mu say in the absence of Albert Amwa wakodi Black Galaxy no ene Kwame Poku ombehya ase na fi registration no etimi akotru nti between ene china say ensure na nkotru dia huebe enu echina no na Kwame Poku bayi ede no aba betum tise dia Kwame first match will be on Friday 6 p.m. na Kwame Poku abegina ni mu ho abehwe ede amakotoko nti Kotoko de no eno no na memfa Justice Blade de no ento aso ene also meeting between IMC and Justice Blade etime baso ni nyina na kogina ni sikasam sanse Justice Kotoko propose 8,000 Ghana na Justice Blade say omano flat 10,000 Ghana nti part 2 meeting na omoye ne no yebehwe se no etimi aboka ne no so yede no aba abeto aso e de amount we ene ne ho na finally bankola for Samates Dr. Richard Century NSA ye national teams no I say ye total reforms wo busa no ho say Galaxy nkrai se nyame adom na ye ko Nigeria wie ne ye ntimi anko enimu a emfa na ya na omo efa ya simbisa wie ene ode Black Queens de mpo ede abeka ho Captain, Yankwe.
Yehova, Madasi. I think we hear from Dr. Nsinchin Zamana Walker. Your national teams, no, I think under this administration, no, we've said a lot of things about it. And the Dubiabekabia turns out to be true because they are just not performing. Because of you need a plan. I have is a national team you pick from under 17. They graduate to under 20. For under 20, they graduate to 23.
I come here, I'm saying, maybe Livingstone say a new bin and background, but you me and you be on 20. Technicians no measure my na or senior bin and I'm Ebemupa, my name is a house of the end of
maybe. So if we a serious entity or establishment now we are there now opposite you who said you mean it. Wouldn't be a person or then I agree with the man saying say we need that reforms. A serious reform, not just a reform. Oh, the American lip service no yard also too much. You said a lot about this FA and in Nema. Just say if he say en farmer or in football no. But yet we elected these ESCO members to come on board to help build an Nema. So don't they also see say Enema Ekono Emwa? Father say the president and his cohorts want to do these things like that. But how many of them are ESCO? I'm also translating who say no. Maybe we are heading to the ditch. Because the senior Black Stars, senior national team EMFA over. Under 23 days almost non-existent. Under 23, nothing. Under 17,
nothing. No.
Aye.
Okay.
Right? You're in galaxies you are over almost the same. Now we have another daunting task against Nigeria. To go to Nigeria and perform. Rebecca says Nigeria for the as it is, you know, yes, you're that referee, no. So we be able to see that, of course, I agree with that person. But say in case you're just showing devil's advocate, your corner say offer and far. What happened to these galaxies are becoming?
The same thing, man.
It comes back to the same. I don't know, my yarn. It's at the point in time now. Some of us, advocates say, everyone the local players the chance to go to the senior national team. No, these are some of the things that we say. Nobody is saying a bulk of the squad and go to the local. But say if you're a successful planner, you just say that yeah, you don't just throw them away. The next local African assemble some players be. So you're called to just partake. We don't take seriousness inside your court. Now you person your court Ghana. I think the FA and the football has suffered too much. The people who are elected there they're supposed to see to the development of football. No? At least for once. So that now a man lady no captain no can no. So for once they must listen to the public. Because Eripa exercise today the exercise no turns out to be true. So it's not like people want to criticize for criticizing sake. You're criticizing because it is not working and empha. So if the Papa is so I strongly agree with them. We need that reform. We need to take our national teams serious. Today, I make a second individual be. Maybe Paba, maybe Jaye. But because the monies are not coming from this individual's pocket, but it is from the government pocket, you know, they seem to care not. And we are hoping they will go to Nigeria and perform and qualifies. But then it doesn't end there. Even say what is the successful plan? What is the plan that is there for them? It is finished. You throw them away. We start from baby. So Ghana football here, the football in general here that reforms, especially in national teams now.
Over Coach Nuru and House of Folk has been speculated. Whatever role will be taken on, a very good addition to House of Folk.
Serious.
A very good addition to House of Folk. Yes, South American. Yes, he House of Folk a pair no. I think I checked. They had wanted to take him somewhere. I think about 2 seasons ago. They only approaches be.
Then I see quite.
Mean to me say clearly, but then I think Nuru himself maybe not or maybe not doing that wasn't at that time on House of Folk. Maybe you know what project we are not person here. And I want to believe that the summer test job on Ukraine by that and has no any normal pay. But the good thing is that any say Oba he come to work with a coach. You know, Nuru who Coach Watara as a big brother or a father, or coaching or Kimfisa. And I learned that even last season, Tama League in Ibana, you know, Nuru Kwakra could spend about 3 days or Coach Watara fee for visitation. What I say, so that you know, relationship is there. And with the experience of when you're in premium, no, over a Jitum, me some of us, me Jitum say, maybe. Watara sacking Watara is not a good idea, but Obi Kakra. Anya here, that make us offer. Oh, team discipline, and on in the cell phone, a certain level of leverage we am aside the technical know-how. So the award any side discipline or the rest has to. Those who are closer to House of Folk knew what happened, or they saw what happened from some of our players are anyhow. The kind of indiscipline act our exhibit here. And they were attest to that fact to say, Coach Watara Bay, you know, those things has changed. It has to focus on Saneman anyhow. But then, Coach Betman will win now. If you are not like a technical in terms of game management. I've been one coach with, like, who is the coach Didi Dramani? So called the training grounds are over. You can say Dahoda can say Tamnoswa Betamnaswa. The kind of a name in training grounds. But in a game match day proper, you see him now also struggle. So it's already training or the money players, not or the bad match now side the man. We ask ourselves, I need the same coach here now. Because if you believe say they ain't training at the training grounds, you don't match mudia. I think on most of them exhibit training grounds. As you know, yes, coach will be like so American Watara. We added that discipline aspect in the House of Folk team. But the technical know-how, maybe, say you know, the young coaches, no, never accommodate Bano. A bit more faster or smarter than the head coach, you know, and that's Coach Watara. So, which Nuru coming in as a league-winning coach, joining, no. First of all, that respect is there. That cordiality between the two is there. So, in a match situation, even if Nuru should act as a head coach, as a senior team coach, now Watara, everything got director Krana. I think that communication, that cordiality, everything is there. Now, we are not Coach Ogumne, Coach Yasem, Coach Malik Asem. Okay. Of at least the last 2-3 matches of Bona, it is a pointing your man. I pointed the director. No. How change it?
We are not a technical report to call.
You see the point? I don't know. We need that. I don't know. Nuru coming in, say if indeed, because we are not made to say assistant and obey one of the assistants. Even so, even one of the assistants, you will need an able assistant. Obey Timmy and so Edina Junaba. I get the other Kabia is a conquer.
The blaster, dear.
Because those are blaster, I can say at least Anka Coach Otofista, Coach Aduya, if he's a MFA, send a back room, no assistance, no so experience that kind of also Eddie Biba on board. A bit me about one man, but or the infant questions now, more than a while, and go you catching on you. But with Nurune, Watara, any the same. Okay. He's coached a team like Samates to win the league. Right? He's coached All Stars. He's coached Kimfesa. Teams in also come be anu hunsano. It is an opportunity to coach House of Folk or to be even an assistant to the head coach Watara, I think it's going to help. So let's hope say everybody sir. Now obey Jumano Ediama House of Folk. You need to improve some aspect of House of Folk team no.
Danger. Bremo na yenhwe Kotoko Dreams head coach Zito. I say show respect too much. Kwame Poku omo say na transfer window na bia to no. Ebe ko through na omonya no Friday at na ginam 6 p.m. against Ninyinem no na just say Go Stars na ya play yem free 8 ni enko 10,000 flat and also yen koma Ninyina go Kotoko eba.
Yeah, offer Blay any Kotoko nkomo no. Say ya na beye. Because you don't blame Kotoko.
Okay.
Why? Blay ni fie kwa nimu. Na say na ne koto so ha ne kakra. And so we Kotoko na say player sa no ni fie ne kwa nimu na one ne ka contract ho asemu a. On hwe osika na o de ko yes investment no. Enti ye betwemi kakra we try say
because hono de twema ne yes no but can say anen say
there be obi ho aye na yes can bo so na yes no
on say yes no na me mema 1 year ono so me pay 2 but can de
beyond mema we me pay 2 years no e bo so a ebi na ye ka from 6,000 to 10,000 so we Kotoko be gina 8 no say mananya flat so we Kotoko na ye mfa na say Kotoko agree so be 10,000 no say o ma no 2 years contract a 24 months calculate here I just say every month be no say okabo mu I just say 24 months no that is the amount of money odi ba betua de ama no now and now say ni mfie ni kwa animu nti no opra e be chance na recover and gitum football injury ho e betima ba training cry it me pra and so opra e betima chance na waba beyond that no obu ho no mu a he play for contract open contract no bonso no yere no yede no obo onyanya contract ni wi a afi unhunu sene a bra na oni contract no na oye yi no enti wo ye Kotoko a wo be dilly with it trying to see say bia wo betimi aye enti me feel say Kotoko twetwe omo na ase na say omo ye yi a you can't blame them. Blay on the other hand say we a player sene ye kan fie no aka no say kwa ni mu kakra Blay cannot give you the next 5 years top level football. Even giving you the next 2 years top level football, no. Obeying no but enyem rest.
I'm machine na say say you don't call in normal position one day or papa to the fan say wait me ginam season aka ho na ya what happened to the next season.
Exactly. Enti so we Kotoko a obehwe to say bia nka ye man bia 1 season with another additional 1 season so ho obehwe won say sa contract no 2 years but enye flatly 2 years and 2 years I say we dey 2 years so man no one na bia one no am fakra na say who say diminishing returns asset in the other one no opa no activity opa so on activity na obi akọ ne baby say do hono na say still no oye adwuma no sene a etie pepepa na we di aka ho Blaze so say na make no ono ofo say yes enyinu no e wo ho no mo say oyire no ho no timi enya 2 years he's assured of sa monthly way no for the next 2 years no enti in football say bibi kwesim say na ba na say bia for one reason or the other no ontimi mokra no a na je say ne o ho no mo a sa eno no betima eden etimi betimi dia eden e dia abo ano enti you also not blame Blay say ono so all twino and I will try say obey fight for what he think he deserves of am so what I say enti at this stage bargaining Kotoko are trying to get the omfo say omo no say omo the sama player no a emma omo ho enchire omo too much and I say investment na omo ye into him no enkoba say be why invest na afi no returns na wo pe no bibi nti wantimi enya Blay so efo say so so timi gina mu anu yire na ti say ye ka 10,000 say ye 10,000 ampa na nya me ye na dom no timi pushi. He said he's a supporters player, supporters in the penasem. He's giving performance. Indeed, say we 10,000 now.
Game we are not in socks when you see Kankwa.
Yeah, and he said the performance now, man. So we 10,000. and can share that you sa. So even quite believe say because I man even more than that. The can share that you sa. It is say or you consistent for the next 2 years or also no also pay the also obi onya so when timi anko bobo wa mononi so when timi anko tim fufu bi mu at least the obenya no
aside no or ne kotoko otu kwa no nya 3 months visa ana san say okoye fufu to no nya 5 years
so visa no put there oje to hodo ma and e break crab out me the two kind the coba nti and the me fi say enye you know but the point is that e say wonya de be ma ono so fo say yeah adwuma na wo bo na wo yire no ho wo bo no obenya de deserve kakra enti both kotoko has and blame obi a penia of say o deserve and tina make can say you cannot blame you cannot blame kotoko bargaining obi a be gina ba bia obetwe don't mind you current kotoko IMC chairman no he is an accountant by profession enti sikasem de den ya sa woni ne kasikasem a he knows what he is doing enti ye betwe koba ye ntwe kontwe no but I believe blame extend the contract. I believe Kotoko will want him to stay. I believe that they will come into a certain agreement and a certain conclusion. Omu nyina no obi abenya nia ofuso deserve no. Say Kotoko ehwe no hwe no mfu say the all year no say 10,000 is from the money. Eventually they will see it in and then give it to him.
No na ma enne ne chena ya mu ehia na
no mahwe no waka so at I say no mahwe no waka na obi ano eye ubun say be wie no 10,000 ye ma 1 year and additional 1 year 10,000 ye ma 2 years 10,000 8,000 ye ma 2 years ebias oh enti we the media me it said ye ne kasala ni Liverpool me I'm not worried eventually they will come into a finality and then they will agree on something
them say say no menim de me baba aim ho player no o ti ase ma na ya no bi so beba so no so pede same thing na ma no ya no mo twetwe mo na say say blade o de koten a obi ano so de on renew ano so be ka se me so o de blade koten e fa me koten na
oh enu wo ho un say wage bill no un say at any given time bia no and here kan ebia ye blade pa ebia there 1 or 2 players aben so no so ben the expiration of contract no say team no if you say ope wo mo a so they will come talking and oba obeke blade ye no ebia won ka say man the same 10,000 you know but say ojina 4,000 ojina 5,000 we say no so pushiko 6,000 7,000 ni 8 ho no ti say ye mfa ne say wo players be 5 6 7 10 wo ti omo 8 or 7 to 10,000 wo dey look at the amount of money no ti wo be wage bill ti na make say kotoko I say the an entity no on be krokra mu be twetwe kakra edu be na omohwe na enye ya na mo hia player na almost be jemu blaze so as ono so an interested e ya ono so for say it's about the interest no ono so e be krokra mu edu be no so hwe a e bia they will come into a certain common agreement bi then two teams no aye offer me wie no Mr. Senchade no me yeseta am kutia me ka me pese metie the actual hand me okay but I still want to listen to you because you see there be I can omo in charge of football so krum hanu hwe somebody should tell me Senchade say na ye ka say no hotel and anya san ye frɛ no do ye coach for Blacks omo ye hu Black Queens omo ye hu say even the game omo hwe so no normal say omo ye to make sure say even Black Queens function very well no are problematic everything seems to be about the Black Stars and then that is it. All the other national teams, nobody cares. Chan for ya, or mobile. Nanu ina, ya mom ko to ko friend match bio. I know one, no ko to ko before. Nanu ye, I'm born Nigeria, born a mom ko to ko friend match bi. I can't count how many friendly matches I did to get them prepared for all this important, Enti, meaning ya dream say attention must be paid to the other national teams, Say the beya omu nyina so on be perform because enye Black Stars nko in any case anka these national teams are supposed to serve as feeder clubs to the feeder side and as a feeder clubs if you like to the national team no but ye hwe ni yie enti menene ya adwen e okwa bi so ba sometimes omo twa made ni say ansa na ya no makasa ya na ha adwen
Zach
Tino
over 3 minutes each
what no me why this issue should be solved as soon as possible. Nana because Bleno since me go home no embassy one no ni lifestyle has changed you.
So say
Oh, na say unya ko engineer the stamp this more pen dem awa. Afi wona ntin class sen kroma. O kasa se wona yes because
any moment
you future where you've secured your future. That's it. What secure your future? And it's such a person no. One a deal if kotoko things that
me person me je dis no nko so ntina ma o twetwe.
Men can say like person say such a person only a deal I was push like who show your seriousness because I don't know only be able to lose again no. Minister only be able to lose. Nka first na nka o like one send there only be akọ there o wi ankoko tena fie so nso ada say akoko na afa there say one sign ya o tena fie o furo aeroplane akọ so ada say
at the moment we hia no obo
o hia no obo there open mu nya unya omo until feel say at least Kotoko should push more na at least play if BBA once because if Kotoko wants to win the league no come say I feel league you know based on the ACC you know Kotoko has if they push a little bit they can easily win the league because so far teams now on come back win now no they are virtually not performing so Lions Pandu Hondo try to win all their games at Pandu omukwa ayo omu timi kwahye eti but wo no difference no enye bebre bia omu points you know it I think that you know meanwhile it should be now next month ya contract na end so eti by now they should now I know as at last week say Kosi told play personally that ombeshia no but before has no munyenshia no before omboko dreams is no munyenshia no yeah. I know say the meeting the meeting have to come on and the money ya na munyenshia then they will see how they can solve this issue whether you sign on sign and say any year the coach can quickly plan
very good or plan B
plan B but man ko say ya na win go close na anye ye
so antana
you are coach
you are but some to me no be kwa why na be so
it's no on try no solve fast
okay say
well over play a simple so we season if you have any doubt about 2 years 1 year find a way so be we season
so aka no so ka ho mo hwese no de ono akra hwese obetima wie ansa na obekwa
o de so wo hwe na sika 7 be yi a mo de mo agree on a figure obetimi de wie season no titia no the ombo wie season next season transfer window no is big on say the perfect plan is enka utimi man be a 1.5 1.5 next a half ni be wie you can say this season
yeah
na one night next season
full season
say man say Kotoko Africa kra now nim say wo play a obetimi nako and the target this season is to win a trophy to win here the experience obetimi the aboa ama dey dey o dey akwa Africa then after that kra na mo tetia and na madera mandamase but ne kra the end the season here what I say abanka obenya nka 1.5 half a week no the way so they must do it on say and now Kotoko supporters na share have fees it's common e bebre
fees no
on about Galaxies ni bi
okay
and no Bobby fees Ibrahim no and no me sure say na expectations no was offer me one perform poorly amami
and so be
no against Nigeria the selected
and I mean yeah players no mo born ne club no ne hwe de no mo be share wa no so
asem ne say Nigeria league ne bon a mo bo Africa ne ade no ye players ye so mo ya ade ne ade o ma ba wo enti obi gire mu bo a o de wani hwe na enye dreams nye beche match ni bio and yesterday he was okay for me ebia $50,000 nen common na because 50,000 there osoro but Trump no so hwe ne say oya akola what you say oya akola into a ton kwa abruchire a obetimi age a $50,000 so what you make can say but don't say in negotiation you always need a backup near say tina do ho last week Solomon Sai be nya bi boy and a play ho enti se o ma wa nkosu anyina akogu ade ba akoma ni po be mia ho tina du so nhunu so ontimi mbo enya so onya ade o
ma coach na wo pene yema na die
enti sese no untimi nya ade a wo de charge no that is why I'm saying ka dey blame ntimi on year season no na FA Cup no yema tin du ede ebubo
yes
obetimi a justify no ho
and okay coach ya wo yen sa
FA Cup dey blame na san boy
yeah how ni
na because accelerate second division there accelerate second division there future stars
e be play age adru now that so need boss
future stars there say oma tinedu
am mo hwe dia ne slot mo yeah
because January ya ebebo FA Cup no I think first week or something ebebo FA Cup no to kotko accelerate so oma tinedu bo mi ehu se obetimi
ono bi a chance
because on say sika no eni ho sa nti o spend and it should be calculated. When you have an option, you don't spend. Because and the left back be a kotko pay.
Ogus Mamena so lines name from 0536 16160700201941461.
Enti over that is what they need to do. Blaze should stay. Nothing they do bobo FA Cup near here. Na ebi ase Hafiz no mu miamu a na ebi abetimi atwen till summer. Na e wako akofa. No say wonfinfin ho no. Security midfielder ba ko na ade ba be ka entwine yaya ho a na ne okọ because sika no January no o so obeto de bat e so he sika no eden ni left back wo ho obefa bi Yami Poku obeje dollars kakra eduku beje minta beje ti it should be calculated when there's option you manage.
But I say Obed 0536 161 0201 941 461. My brother Eric Mafu from Accra, Shamai, also enjoy show no Eric.
Good
evening. Good evening.
Now me pacho ball no Africa for your ball. Eti murofo no de ni anu mu hwe bia na so ni coach kwa amafunya ball pa yesu de nya ye ne boom ti coach ni anu mu hwe bia fi ball